If you're currently running a business or looking to start a business, and maybe you want to automate your lead generation, well, in this video, I'm going to be connecting Claude Code with Clay. If you're not familiar with Clay, it's basically a data enrichment and prospecting platform. Really powerful stuff. We're just going to have AI do all the heavy work for us. And by the end of it, we're going to come out with a CSV that looks exactly like this. This is just an example. I got the Google reviews, the ratings, phone numbers, email, address, and we can do a lot more with this, which is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. So first things first, we need to make a Clay account. I'm going to have the link in the description down below. Website looks something like this. If you're curious, you can take a read. Again, this is a platform that really allows you to go above and beyond for lead enrichment. It's just getting categories and just data that you would never imagine a platform could get, which is why I love Clay as an agency owner. Make an account. Once you're done with that, you're going to have something that looks like this. This is going to be your main dashboard. And today we're primarily going to be working with workflows. Now, there are two ways that you can use Clay. You can use the actual tables itself, and all the stuff that we're actually doing today is being automated with AI. You can go inside of Clay and do it manually if you prefer. That's the best way for you to learn. But I'm going to show you the way that I'm using it and how I just save so much time by using Claude Code. So make sure you have an account. Once you do have that, you do need to have Claude Code actually installed on your computer. So make sure you're on the Claude base plan to have Claude Code. I'm going to go ahead and go to my terminal. So I'm going to go over here, terminal, and I'm going to type in Claude. So that is going to run Claude Code for me. Let's go full screen. Yes, I trust this folder. And now to actually connect Claude Code with Clay, we need to install a plugin. Now this is a very simple process. We're just going to install the plugin and then we're going to restart Claude Code. So I'm going to do a slash, I'm going to type in plugin, then I'm going to do space marketplace and then add, so space and add, and I'm going to paste in this link. Again, all the links are going to be in the description down below. And once I click enter, we now get something that looks like this. I've successfully added marketplace clay-plugins. So we're going to do slash plugin install and then do clay at clay-plugins. Okay. This is the only technical part. Again, just follow exactly what I'm doing and it should work just fine for you. Click enter. So now we're going to actually install the plugin. And then from here, I'm going to do install for you. So I can just, with my arrows, pick what I want. I'm going to do install for you. Okay, so now it says installed Clay. We can go ahead and run reload plugins to apply this. So let's go ahead and do slash reload plugins down here. Click enter. And now we want to actually get authenticated. So let's go ahead and say something like, help me log in through Clay. I'm going to say open up a browser. I don't want to use any keys or any API keys, anything like that. I'm going to have Claude Code just authenticate us for us. So let's do that. Help me log in through Clay, open up a browser. Here we go. And we can go ahead and choose our workspace and then go ahead and click on authorize. Okay, we are now signed into Clay. So everything is working. Go back and now we are good to go. So now let's actually fully apply these changes. All I'm going to do is just quit. We can do slash exit and then recontinue the conversation if you want, but I'm just going to do a conversation from scratch. So anytime you do any MCP stuff in Claude Code, it's always best to just quit it and then open it up again so everything's fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and just go terminal. I'm going to quit the terminal. And I've actually set up a set of instructions to make this even faster. So if you go here, I have this prompt here that we're going to paste in. I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this. And of course, this is going to be in the description down below. It's going to be under my school community. It's a free community. Just make sure to go in there, join, and grab the free resource. And we're going to paste this into our chat. And this is actually going to guide us. So let me just paste it and enter. This is going to guide us through what we want to do. So without having to get too technical and trying to figure this out on your own. And like, if of course you can do that, that's very fun as well to see the actual power of Claude Code and Clay. This is just what I am using, what I'm doing for my own agency. So the first thing that it does after I paste this is like, hey, what type of businesses should I source? Well, let's just say I'm looking for roofers. So I'm going to type in number 4 for roofers. Then it's saying the location. Maybe we want them in Austin, Texas. Let's click on 2. And then what do I want? Google rating reviews, business phone, business email. I can select all of these actually. So let's do that. And then how many leads do we want? We could do a quick demo of 15, 50, 100, 200, 1,000. For this video, let's just do 15 and let's submit these answers. So again, the reason why it asked me that questionnaire is because I have it in my prompt of how I want it set up. So in this case, I'm asking Claude, hey, I need you to go find roofers in Austin, Texas. Just give me 15. I want the Google reviews. I want the business phone number. I want all these things. And AI is literally going inside of Clay and accessing all the Clay tools to give me out a result. To give me at the end, we're going to ask for a CSV of all of this. So I don't actually have to go inside of Clay myself, but Claude is doing it, and it's building a workflow. So while this is actually cooking, let's go to Clay. So I'm going to go open up a new tab. Okay, I'm going to go to workflows. And what I want it to do, again, this is all mentioned in my prompt. I want it to create a new workflow. So if I look at an example of an older workflow, maybe we'll just pick this one, the gyms. This is what a workflow looks like. It's very similar to like a low-code, no-code platform like N8N. We have our trigger. We can add nodes. So if I go here, I can actually drag and do run enrichment. And from here, you can see Clay gives us lots of options, okay? We can run Clay agents. We can get very specific data points that we want. If I were to type in like LinkedIn, we have these companies here. So if I do like whatever this is, I can enrich a person from a LinkedIn URL. I can find a mobile number from LinkedIn, find a personal email from LinkedIn, check for LinkedIn ads. So these are things that we would connect in our workflow that, again, Claude has access to go do those actions. So this is why it's so powerful. We can even build our own actions if we wanted to with AI. Like something that I like to do is actually finding the age of the business owner just to see if like their age would fit for like selling AI automation. Because if they're over the age of 50, maybe they don't understand it and they don't really want it. If they're below 50, that hits my ICP. That's good. So things like that. I use AI inside of Clay to go do those things. So let's go back to our terminal. And we can actually see that my restart didn't work properly. It's telling me the Clay plugin MCP tools never registered in this session. Okay, so let's go ahead and exit and restart. And then we're going to do Claude continue to get back to this exact conversation. I'm going to go here. I'm going to quit, terminate. Let's make a new terminal. Here we go. We're going to type in Claude and then continue. And that should go back to our most recent chat. I'm going to say, okay. Okay, I restarted. Okay, now it says the plugin tools are loaded now, resuming at step 2. So sometimes you'll restart once or twice. It's just for everything to load. But again, this is the most technical part. You just do this once and then you're all good to go. Now, depending on how much you trust Claude, you can just enable bypass permissions where you don't have to continuously click on yes, I accept. In this video, I didn't do bypass permissions, but you do want to be careful with that you're not accidentally doing things you're not supposed to with Claude Code. So we can literally just let this run and then we can just work on another task if we wanted to. We literally just have to wait a few minutes and then we get what we want. And as Claude Code is actually cooking here, I can go back to Clay and we can actually take a look and see if it built the workflow yet. Let's go here. And we can see now we have roofers, Austin, Texas enrichment. So I did not have this workflow before my session with Claude Code, right? I did not build this workflow. It did it on its own. Click on it. We can see that it added automatically Google reviews with plus the phone, business email finder, and we can actually go to runs. And shortly, we're going to see runs that Claude is actually going to be running. So this is going to be really cool. We can actually see this in real time. Let's go ahead and just enable this. I believe it needs my attention. Okay, maybe not. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, we have our batch approved. The lead top up is still finishing in the background. So I'll write it the fire, wait, collect pipeline. Not even sure what most of that even means. That's why I love Claude. And at any time during this process, if you have a question, you can literally just do /by the way. It's a nice little trick, and ask an actual question and be like, where are we at right now? Did you build the workflow? Of course, I know the answer to this, but if you have a question in the middle without interrupting Claude, we just do /by the way, and then it will get an answer. Okay, here it's saying top up done. We have the full 15 leads, so we've been able to source these leads. And here we go. Here's our answer to our by the way. Yes, the workflow is built and validated. Here's where everything stands. And it just tells us here. So we can actually go ahead and go to here and look at that. We now have all those runs. We have all 15 runs. So it seems to be already done here. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to click escape. Okay. Do we want to get these in a CSV? We can. So I'm just going to say, give me those demo leads in a clean CSV on my desktop. CSV on my desktop. Okay, so we're saying the enrichment batch is still collecting. Let me check its progress. So it's probably not done just yet, but again, it's only been like barely a minute, so we will give it a little bit of time. And here we can see it's asking about email coverage. I do want to mention that we're at 67%, which means out of those 15 leads, we only got 10 of those emails, and I can actually fill the gaps. So what this means is I have a waterfall sequence essentially. So if it can't find the more than like 50% of the emails or whatever enrichment I want, it can actually go through different ways in the Clay workflow to be like, okay, well, I can't find it through OpenMart, for example, is one of the sequences I was using. I can find it through maybe using this. This is when I was showing you all like the different companies. So that's a really nice thing. It's not just going to fail and be like, hey, I couldn't find more than 50% of the emails. I'm just going to stop now. No, it's going to go and actually try to find different ways to grab those emails, which is another reason why I love Clay, and it makes it so powerful. Is it's not just like, okay, I'm going to stop and that's it. So I just said yes. I want to try to find those missing emails, right? The email coverage, 67%. We want to run a waterfall with alternate providers, not just the provider OpenMart that I was using. So let's go see. Let's see if it can find those missing emails. Okay, we now have it now says the waterfall is running. Only the 5 rows missing in email are being rerun, so we're not rerunning the older ones. Bunch of information here. It will only fill on the empty cells. The 10 existing emails are untouched. Cool. What I can try to do is get the CSV now, and then when it's done, it'll just update it for me, because Claude Code will just go inside my CSV and update it for me. I'm going to say, while we're waiting, can you give me the current CSV and then add the changes? Let's see if I have enough time to get the CSV if it's not done yet. Okay, well, we have it right here. It's saying it's on my desktop, roofers_Austin_leads. And again, it's enough, like 15 leads is nothing, which is why it's showing me in here. So let me just go ahead and minimize this and go here. We can see it, roofers Austin. We open that and we can see our 15 leads. We are missing these emails. They're not here yet, but we got our phone number, we got our reviews, our rating, matched title. Okay, so the name of the company. Is it in the target area? Yes, yes, yes. Great. So let's see when it actually goes ahead and fills those missing emails, if it can find them. Obviously, there's always a case where it may not find the actual email for certain companies, even going through those different providers. But let's go back to my terminal. It's saying desktop roofers. Okay, so we were able to get 11. So that was 10 before the waterfall. So there's still 4 emails we still weren't able to get. We got one more. So let's go see which one that was. I'm just going to close this. It might have actually already been here because I didn't count. Okay, we're missing 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So there's our emails. We could add more stuff to this if we wanted to. Let's just go ahead and check our workflow. Everything ran here. We can do this for 100, 200, 300, whatever niche we want. I do have that prompt specifically for just to kind of lay it out and make this run super seamlessly. But again, I really recommend just having fun with this, exploring what you can do with this plugin. Now that we have the plugin, we don't have to really do anything else. We just open up Claude and ask, hey, go find me leads that fit this, this, and this. So thanks for making it till the end of the video. I highly recommend checking out Clay, regardless if it's through Claude Code or if it's just inside of the Clay UI. If you want to do it manually, you can. Like I said, in this video, we used AI to do all of it. We built the workflow. I asked it exactly the niche and the enrichments I wanted, and it did all of that on its own. So all the links are going to be in the description down below. And with that said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. And I will see you all in the next one.